All right, so we're heading next door here to this beautiful single story.
Right.
I like the layout of the landscaping here. Do you know, is that typically included, the front landscaping?
They do.
It is.
They do have some landscaping options for the front, and you choose what works, and then you have that in place, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I built a new build once, and it was the only thing I didn't like. Is all of the vegetation was so little. It was so little.
There's that fill-in process that takes time.
Yeah, but they've done a good job here.
Absolutely.
It almost feels a little cottage-like with these French doors right when you walk in. Kind of a little French cottage feel.
It's really nice. We have the hardwood tile floors that, I mean,
I love these.
Everywhere you look, you see them now.
Yeah, I love them.
It's such a great look, but the ease and use and maintenance and durability is
Makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
So formal dining here, very open floor plan. And you walk into a pretty open space here again with the view of the formal dining, living space here. You don't
Right.
have the separated formal living that I see.
Right.
Which I kind of like this, but you do have the eat-in kitchen, beautiful view into the backyard.
And it's sizable. You see that size? You could really put a decent sized table there.
It's big.
Right.
It's a very large table, actually. It's a very large table. So obviously, just looking back here, you could get a decent sized pool back there.
You can, absolutely.
Yeah. And do they have, are lot premiums still happening? They are.
Absolutely.
So you want a bigger lot, you can get it. You're just going to have to pay a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is always nice to have an agent at your side going, well,
Yeah, let's knock
give
that
me some
off.
guidance on that. Let's try to get that down.
Yeah, is it really worth it?
Right.
You know? And that's something that you'll help them determine.
Sure.
That's where you come in. So you got a great pantry right off of here.
Right. Good
Again,
storage space.
beautiful cabinets. You know, I mean, I think you can, what's fun about a new build is you can literally go wild if you want.
Very
but
easily that
Very
happens.
easily.
Right.
Which is where, again, you come in to help keep that tempered excitement
Right.
to realistic. Because as we discussed, you don't want to overdo it and end up being the most expensive house on the block.
No.
That makes your resale very difficult.
You don't want to be remorseful. You
Right.
want to enjoy it,
Yep.
get keys and go, we made a good decision for our future. And
Sure, sure. And are you seeing values here appreciating? They staying stable? What are you seeing?
Yeah, right now everything's on an upward trend.
It is, huh?
You know, these communities are selling, new build sales track differently in terms of how many homes are selling, but you have Eastmark that's selling more than a home per day.
Wow.
They're ranking
Which is
top in the nation.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a big deal.
absolutely.
So, and
Yeah.
why I bring it up is, you know, obviously with everything in interest rate environments right now, you know, I'm telling people, if you want to pay more, wait. You can if you want. But explain to me why, you know, because the opportunity is right here in front of us.
And
So,
at the beginning, you have that concept court that the early bird gets the worm, right?
Absolutely.
So when builders are just going and trying to get that momentum, they're giving the most incentives and
Sure.
they're front loading those, you know, opportunities to add more design into the home
Yep.
and get appliance packages and get
Get
these
the
things.
comfort ceiling.
You know, you could
the
you could wait,
wainscoting,
but
all of those little things. This is a huge room.
I know.
Daniela, it's
Isn't it beautiful?
gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah, they have a
I
huge
could tell
bed.
when I walked in. This is so my style. I definitely. I mean, even down to the colors and the decorations, the jewelry.
Jewelry,
yeah,
yes.
I definitely love it.
Yeah.
I like that you have the access out into the backyard.
That's always handy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wall space. You know, the builds these days are really maximizing wall space, which is great for furniture placement. Because if you've ever looked at a home where you're going, that's a big room, but where do I put the dresser and
Yeah.
the bed? And
Yeah.
so you don't typically find that as much now. We have a lot of smart features going into how they're building.
And on smart features, I'm going to assume that in today's world, environmentally conscious, these builders are probably thinking about those things.
Right. I would say, you know, each builder is unique, and each builder
Sure.
can give specifications as to what Sears rating they have, what materials are putting in place that might be different from another builder. But at large, kind of the blanket statement would be that insulation has gotten better.
Yeah.
You know, they're blowing in cellulose insulation.
Glass
into
has
the
gotten
home.
better,
Glass has gotten better, and
sealants, sure.
you just have all these efficiencies going into even the lights and the type of wiring they're doing. And so, at large, they're building smarter homes. They're building
Which is
more efficient
good.
homes.
That's my little plug for the environment
That's
here.
right.
Let's take care of it. We've got one planet. We can't replace that. Large closets. I really
Large
like
closets.
the shower here.
The snail tiled
Yes,
shower
yeah.
is amazing.
I just like the arched door too.
Yeah.
It's really, really beautiful.
Out here to your right, you're going to see an amazing laundry kind of drop zone, if you will, and you're going to have a powder room for guests. which is nice. But this, drop
Oh, I
zone
like this.
is smart, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, you've got the laundry where you can shut it off. You're not walking immediately
Right.
into it.
Right.
Like we were discussing before we headed over here. I really like that. I like the fact that you don't have to see it.
Right. Right.
I mean,
This right here, this is a gold mine.
yeah.
Every person out there is going, how do I corral the tornado
Gorgeous.
that follows us when we come in from grocery shopping or from
Yep.
errands and family events? So
Because it lands on our kitchen counter right
That's right.
now.
That's
so,
right.
very good use of space.
Yeah.
Approximate size here,
this house is about 2,400 square feet.
2,400?
2,400 depending on how you build it out.
Sure.
And
4 to
still
5
flexible.
configuration options as well, or you, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so you
if
can
you're
get
playing with the
creative.
spaces. This one is got it has a feature here that we'll take a look at that gives you even more flexibility. Pretty cool.
Beautiful bath here.
Right, so you have a hall bath anchoring these bedrooms here. And
Okay.
if you go to your right, you'll see that this is an option to be 2 separate bedrooms, or it's what we like to call kind of a teen zone space, a flex space.
I love
where
it.
it's almost a private den, if you will, or a single level loft, if you
Yeah,
will,
yeah.
for
How
guests,
fun.
for
How fun.
teens,
I
yeah.
really, really like it.
could use it as an office if you needed to, but
And you can configure this in a multitude of different ways.
Yes.
Can you block, is this the only access point from the bedroom? Do you
if
know?
it's set up this way, yes, then you're
Okay.
coming into it from this door.
Could it be set up as 3 bedrooms back here?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is where you
Nice.
gain some more bedrooms for people who have that specific need of more rooms.
I like it how it's been done. I really think it's a really cool setup.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything quite like it in a new build. It's really, really, really well thought out.
You don't see it as often in single stories, I'll tell you that.
Right. I
The single
mean,
stories kind of get the short end of the stick.
almost feels like a little apartment,
Yeah,
back here.
this little guest suite.
Yes.
So you have that walk-in closet in the corner. You've got good wall space again, lots of natural light. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's pockets of these little
I have.
windows, even
Yeah.
in the closets in different areas that are making the rooms feel bigger.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that all the time because they still offer privacy, but that natural light makes them feel a lot bigger.
Yeah. Good point.
Bathroom
Definitely like it. Is the bathroom an option, or would that be pretty standard?
option. The bathroom
Is it dependent on configuration?
It depends on the configuration, absolutely.
Gotcha.
And then you have another room right here,
Which is beautiful.
a sizable closet.
Yeah. So they've set it up as a gym. That's pretty
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah, true bedroom. It's a true bedroom, obviously, but no one's going to dictate how you use your rooms, right?
Absolutely.
So they've obviously showcased it as someone who has the needs to have that flexibility of working out at home and have that cool
Yeah.
space to just get things done. So
I definitely dig it. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right. Well, we're going to head over to our next community, which is
Meritage Homes
Okay.
in Eastmark.
in Eastmark.
I'll be looking at that.
Perfect. All right. We'll see you there in just a second.